What is up here today, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 bringing you just a thoughts video. There really isn't a whole lot of Eagles news, so I decided I'll make this video about Carson Wentz. I've been watching a lot of things about Carson Wentz. They had like a 10-minute thing about him on ESPN, and they showed like all the North Dakota fans of Carson Wentz and all that. And you know, they also talked about how he has the most pressure on him in the league this year, which I agree with. But I'm going to start just putting my faith in Carson Wentz, guys. Like I said, I'm going to remain, in my previous videos, I've said I'm going to remain, you know, cautiously optimistic is I think the term I said for it. But I'm just going to put my faith into Wentz, you know. The guy did it once before. Had he not got injured, he probably would have had an MVP Super Bowl season. You know, I'm still a little undecided on whether or not he would have actually won the Super Bowl, given what the Eagles were going up against, you know, with the Patriots that year. But, you know, the days of Nick Foles, they're gone. So I got to get over that, I guess, and kind of move on with Carson Wentz. And I'm excited to see what he can do, guys. We got mini camp coming up here real soon. So we're going to actually get to see what Carson Wentz can do. You know, Doug Peterson today also wasn't really fully committed on Carson Wentz's status. But I've said this before to you guys. I'll say it again. I think that this is just a strategy from Doug Peterson. I think he won't really say Carson Wentz's status up until like the team is ready to play in September. So I'm not really worried about Wentz's health going into the season, because the dude has had, let's see, the last game he played was the Giants game right before LA. So he's had until the end of November. He'll have had almost an entire year again before he has to play in a regular season game. So I think he'll be fine. The biggest concern I'm seeing is just the back issue, but it looks like his knee is completely ready to go. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on Carson Wentz going forward, because, you know, I think a lot of people think that I'm just a Wentz hater these days, but I'm really not. I do like the kid. You know, I was happy that we drafted him. It's just Nick Foles showed me something that I thought I'd lost back in the Chip Kelly days. You know, Nick Foles showed us that he really was all that. And so it was easy to fall in love with the guy all over again. But, you know, the Eagles have made their decision with Carson Wentz, and really, as fans, we can either hate it or love it. But regardless, this is our team, and we gotta do our best to just stay positive and stay optimistic, I guess is what I'm saying here. So that's kind of the video, guys. I'm fully on board with Carson Wentz going into 2019. I think this is going to be a very fun season. I do agree with the analysts that Carson Wentz does have a lot to prove this year, and he has the weight of the world on his shoulders. But, you know, I think he can rise to the occasion and he can get it done. And I think at minimum the Eagles will go deep in the playoffs. So anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Comment down below what you guys think. I'd like to hear what you guys have been thinking about the whole Eagles quarterback situation, the draft, all this stuff. You know, whatever you guys have to say, I'd like to hear it. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I will be covering the Eagles all season long. But to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.